on making government better, more efficient, and smaller. And that's what we're doing. And I think it was a very generous buyout, actually. Also, if people don't show up to work, we have a right to fire them.
Hello everyone, and hello spirits. All the negative energy away from this board, all the negative energy away. I want positive energy. Positive energy. Spirits, I just want to do a quick read, a semi-quick read of the state of how our country here in America is. There is a lot of confusion going on, as I can see from news outlets and podcasts and just everything all around. It seems that there's a lot of people that's wondering how the shape of America is getting ready to form with a new presidency. You know, Donald Trump being the 47th president now in the White House, and a lot of people are concerned with some of the decisions that him and the administration has made. Also, a lot of people are concerned about the government's firing and all sorts of things that are going on, and yet we still may not understand a lot of it, and do we need to be aware of some things. So I have some cards here, and of course another character, if you will, that's come into the situation is Elon Musk. Now, he is not an elected official. He was not elected in, but President Trump seems to be relying on his advice about cutting government spending. We'll have to see how all this plays out. But folks, I just want to remind you that good always prevails. Again, good always prevails over any kind of evil or bad intentions. Remember that. And another thing to remember too, I'd like for you to understand, is that this is for entertainment purposes only, and what is said is of my own, my opinions. I want you to form your own opinion and do your research. And so let's begin. Spirits, again, let's make sure no bad energy is here. I have cards here. We have 5 sets of cards. Now, we're not doing any the tarot today. These are interesting cards. These are the cards that kind of just set a scene of what could be. And I'm hoping that the spirits can help us out with these cards here. So spirits, I have here, we have the Gypsy cards, we have the True Crimes cards, we have the What's the Vibe cards, and we have the Season cards is what I call them. So something possibly that we need to be aware of. So, spirits, I am going to start by rolling the dice from a number 1 through 6 after I shuffle these up. And these, like I said, these are the Gypsy cards, and they just basically have photos on them. But sometimes the photos can say a lot. And you know the old saying, a picture is worth 1,000 words. And I do believe that. I really believe that. And maybe a video is worth 2,000 words. So, all right, spirits. I feel like that this is where we're at here. I'm going to stop there. So, 1 through 6. 6 it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this would be the 6th card. We will put you to the side here. Now let's see what we have here. Okay, now we don't do reversals on this, but we have a house. Very interesting. Now it's not a White House, but it is a house. But it looks a little lonely, wouldn't you say? And I would say that, from my opinion, of what my teachings of, and I am not a psychic, folks. I'm here to tell you I'm just the messenger. But it looks like that this house possibly is lonely. You see, there is nobody walking around or looking through the windows or nothing. Can you see that? So it's a lonely house. Is that trying to tell us something? You know, the spirits, they can send messages to us that sometimes we don't understand. But if we go back and look at these messages, we may understand them a lot more. So, yeah, interesting. Okay. Well, let's do this. Let's go, what's the vibe then? Spirits. We have the what's the vibe. And I love these cards. There's interesting things on here. So spirits, if there's something of these cards, the vibe cards, that you could maybe pass along to us to give us some sort of a, just an awareness. We would all appreciate this, that I was watching. And so let's see. I feel like that's good. So spirits, 1 through 6. What can you help us with? Another 6. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this would be the 6th card right there. Let's see what the vibe is indeed. The spirits possibly are telling us here. Oh yes. I couldn't agree more, spirits. I couldn't agree. Puzzled. Yes, I am. Confused, perplexed, conflicted. Spirits, you never let us down, I swear. And then look here, we got arrows going this way, or we got an arrow going this way, we have arrows going that way, we got a bunch of arrows this way. So yeah, confused. Oh boy, is this card ever speak out? So what do you think, folks? You think the spirits are telling us, yes, they feel like we are confused about things, and I feel like we are. I feel like we are very confused about things in the situation, and some people would say this is going to happen, and some people would say this is going to happen, and honestly, I think the spirits know what's going to happen, so that's why I'm sure that, they're giving us a little meaning here. So, thank you, spirits, for that. Yes. Now, it's more positive. So let's go to the True Crime Oracle cards. Now, I really enjoy these two because, they kind of just tell you, something serious that could be, that needs to be aware of, that we need to be aware of. Now, spirits kind of help me. I'm shuffling, kind of give me a guidance of when I should stop and when I shouldn't, and just keep going. You're telling me to do this and this, okay. Or I feel like you're telling me that. I feel like that's that felt like that's when we need to stop. And again, I like the spirits to kind of just give me a number on the dice so we can make this as fair as possible. So what number, spirits, should we, true crime card, should we know about? Oh Lord. 666. The devil's numbers are coming up. Did you see that, folks? 666. Okay. What does it mean? I don't know. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the 6th true crime card is going to reveal... Oh, Lord, looky here. A meeting. Folks, a meeting. I gotta tell you, yes, we're confused about the meetings from what it seems to be. That we're very confused about the meeting. So maybe there's more meetings going on that we need to be aware of, and we probably may not be aware of, but there's something going on with meetings. Ooh, spirits. A lonely house. We are puzzled, and now we've got meetings. So let's do this. Spirits, thank you for that. And folks, if you're watching, you can thank the spirits too. Just say, thank you, spirits, for that. Because they listen. They're listening. All right, so these are the season cards. And I really enjoy these too because of the fact, well, they kind of give us a guidance. The spirits can kind of help us with a guidance of something that is, either from the past that's happened that we need to be aware of that could, have something to do with now or into the present or into the future. So I'm going to shuffle these, and then I'm going to shuffle these. We'll get two of these. We'll get these. We'll pull one each from here. Spirits, if you can help me. If you can help me, I feel the shuffle. I'm going to say that feels right there to stop. All right, so the first season card, how many spirits? Okay, it's it's half of a 6, so 1, 2, and this will be the third card, and we will set you over here, and let's see what it is. Let's see what our awareness is. Try later. Now I got to tell you, when this card comes up, the indication is that we need to concentrate on doing more of these readings, but we also need to pay attention, because this is what we're doing. We're being aware of things. We're trying to get aware of things, and we're very puzzled about things. And there's meetings going to be happening, secret meetings, possibly. Lonely house. I just can't get over this, but this right here really speaks a volume to me, because it's telling us that we really need to pay attention and to keep coming back to this, paying attention of what's going on, getting all the information and knowing what's ahead, so we can be prepared ourselves for some sort of happenings that either is going to be good or bad. We don't know. But all I can tell you right now, folks, that I will keep saying is good always prevails over evil. If there is such evil going on that we don't know about in meetings and that we're all puzzled about, trust me, good always prevails. And then we have the other season card, and this can kind of tell us maybe a little bit about, the months and the weeks of what we're looking for. So let's see here what the spirits are saying. Spirits, tell me to stop. Give me a kind of a feeling to, like that, to stop right there. Okay. And again, let's roll the dice. And another 6. Oh, Lord. Okay, well, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And here is the 6th card. And I always say with this one here, and let's see, spirits, what you're helping us with, the awareness. Oh Lord, on a hot day. something happening on a hot day, and a lot of things happen on a hot day, but listen. Now this can mean a lot of things, folks. You would think, oh well, it's like a summer day that's really hot, but it also could mean on a hot day like there's been some crazy activity going on. Crazy activity. Yes. All right. Well, there's that. Hey folks, just real quick, I wanted to let you know that I went to another table and was pulling some of the cartomancy cards just to get one more card. Well, for whatever reason, I did not get it recorded. My phone that I used my camera with, it didn't record, so I wanted to bring this up and show you what card had came up. This is the 4 clubs. The references is older ladies, groups of 4 people, and summer breezes and East Coast sand. So it means something in the East is developing. The state this card represents is Florida, and the country is Greece, for whatever reason. Now, the card represents the east wind. That means the old man wind symbolizes slow and weak forces which generally take a long time to develop. That's what this card is saying. This card is in the direction of the east, like I said. That means that changes are going to happen, but could be changes for the worst. So something negative could be blowing in your way. A force of 4 could be blowing from behind. Could also mean a lying or betrayal situation from thoughts of friends or loved ones. Be wary of the east winds and be careful of what once was. Ooh, very interesting. Also, This card has a special message from our Elizona Gadames, our fortune teller, and her message is, it's not whether you get knocked down, it's whether you get up. Very good message. So I wanted to bring this to you, and I apologize that the recording didn't get on this video, but I thought it was important to show this last card here. So like I said, I wanted to do a reading, and boy, this is a telling, really, a very telling read. So we'll just leave it at this. How's that? And spirits, I want to thank you. This was a very positive read, well, a very interesting read, and it's always positive to have the good spirits around, and no negative. We don't want any negative spirits. Well, folks, there we go. So I do want to thank you, and I want all audience to please just remember, as I've said in the beginning of this video, good always prevails over evil. So whatever happens and whatever you think may possibly happen, just remember the good will always prevail. Thank you, folks. Please be safe out there. Until next time, folks, this is George, and we will see you down the road.